Yes, so many years ago or before then, the German embassy from our home country used to give international students 3 to 6 months student visa just afterwards approving your visas. You understand? So what that means is, as soon as you get to Germany, you need to extend your stay, which is the visa which was given to you from back home to enter into the country. You need to extend it. By doing that, you need to apply for a resident permit. So that 6 months or 3 months visa that were given to you back from home will be extended to 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. It will depend on your city in which you are in. Some city gives 1 year resident permit, 2 years resident permit. But now things have changed. Now the German embassy is issuing 1 year student visa so forth or instantly. You understand? But then maybe you need to check the duration of the visa, whether it is 1 year or 2 years. Yeah, maybe you have to check it. But for all those that I've witnessed or have seen so far, it's 1 year, which comes with working permit. Yes, everything is in your passport. So when you open your passport, you will see that the stamp contains your resident permit. I mean the duration, which is 1 year, your working permit, and everything. You understand? So what that means is, as soon as you get to Germany, you don't need, this is my advice, you don't necessarily need to apply for a resident permit as soon as possible. No. Why? Because you have been given a year. You understand? So meaning you can use this, your passport, the visa inside your passport, to work, to do everything you want to do. It's just like the resident permit, I mean the card. You understand? But maybe you really want to get this resident permit, that one is fine. But mind you, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks before the attend to you. You have to check from the immigration in your city. You understand? Every cities and their laws. You understand? Yeah. So what you need to do right after getting your visa, what you need to do is this. First of all, since your visa is 1 year, as I've said, you don't need to fight for the resident permit now. You only fight for the resident permit or do the resident permit when your visa is bound to expire in, let's say, around 2 to 3 months before it will expire. That is where you fight for it. You understand? Because these are immigration people, they will delay you. You understand? So what you have to do right after getting your visa and right after getting into Germany or enter into the country is this. Although you have the 1 year visa in your passport, but then you cannot use it to work or to open an account, bank account, when you don't have address. And this is where it gets tougher. This is what you have to do. You have to make sure that you get address. After getting an address, you will use your passport to open an account, a bank account. And then also you use the same passport to look for a job, because you have address. You understand? Yes. Someone may ask, getting address is very difficult, blah blah. Yes, it's very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult, because getting address is like getting an accommodation, because it is when you have accommodation, that is where you register your accommodation, your own apartment. Yeah, you register it, that's where your address will be. But then we have various ways of getting an address, even though you have not gotten your own apartment. But this is street. So if you really want to get close, or if you really want to know how to get address, when you are living in a different place, you have to DM me, maybe contact me in my email, because this is street, so it's not everything that we see here. Yeah, so you have to email me, and I'll show you the way how to get address. Yeah, so this is what you have to do. I know it's difficult to get accommodation or address. It's difficult to get it, but do you know that you can be living in a different place, in a different apartment, whilst your address is somewhere else? You understand? Yes, this is what some people do. You understand? Yeah, just because this is winter, for you to save yourself from being under the cold, you need to get an accommodation. Like maybe you can scout with a friend, or maybe Airbnb, or if you know somebody, an auntie, an uncle, you can squat with the person for the time being until you get your own accommodation. But staying with them doesn't guarantee that you can put your address there. Yeah, maybe some people may say they can put their address in where they are staying. Maybe they are staying with their uncle, their auntie, or what have you. Yeah, maybe it can work. Yeah, so before I continue, let me make this claim. Yeah, so I want to say that I am not an agent. So I'm signing a disclaimer notice here. I am not an agent. Okay, everything I'm saying or doing on this channel is purely out of my it's purely out of my experience, things that I've been exposed to, things that I've witnessed, things that I've been told, things that I've heard. You understand? So I'm not an agent, neither am I a legal practitioner or an expert or what have you. I'm just using my experience. You see, all these YouTubers, we are all using our experience, things we have seen, things we have witnessed, and things we have heard. You know, people have shared their experience with us. So this is why we are doing this, to help people. So in your perspective, things may be different because I'm using my experience. It's purely my experience and people's experience and what I've observed or heard. What I'm doing is also important, but I'm just making this disclaimer notice. So thank you so much. Yeah, so you're welcome back to my YouTube page on Let's Media Global TV. My name is Bra Alex. You can choose to call me Ganyobi Official. Yeah, so this is my YouTube channel. If you know you are ready for this video, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Crazy on Net.
All right, so welcome back. So if you are new here on my channel, do know that I appreciate your effort. I appreciate everything that you do for me. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You like, you comment, you share. You see the comment section. Let's get busy there. You understand? And to all my old subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate your effort, the love you have shown to me. I've been seeing everything. Thank you so much. So let's get into business. Yeah, so just after getting your visa back from your home country, make sure that as soon as you get to Germany, don't fight for resident permit now. Unless maybe in your visa you have been given 3 to 6 months. That is where as soon as you get to Germany, you have to fight for your resident permit to be extended. You understand? Yeah. But then if you check and you have 1 year till next year, October, September, or what have you, you don't have to waste your time. All you need to do, fight for, is accommodation, address. It's very important, guys. Without address here in Deutschland, you can't do anything. If you need work, you need your address. You understand? I applied for a job for one student in Mercedes-Benz. She gave me a passport, and I was afraid to use it because people have been bounced when they use their passports to apply for the job. But this time around, I tried it and then it worked. So I was asking myself questions. Then later on, I found out that, okay, because everything, just like the resident permit, has been posted or pasted inside her passport. You understand? Yeah, so she got the job right away. You understand? No stress. Yeah. And then one thing about Bremen that I love so much is they don't stress. They don't stress. You understand? Before, when you come and you need to extend your visa or you need to get your resident permit, they can give you 2-3 years based on the duration of your studies. You understand? And Charlie, it's so nice. Unlike the other cities that every year you have to renew your resident permit, and then you have to be paying. Imagine paying every year 100 euros, 100 euros, 100 euros, 100 euros. You understand? But Bremen, let's assume you pay just 100 euros for, let's say, you'll be given 3 years resident permit. Meaning you don't need to be coming back and forth. And I've already told you that they don't even need blog account, guys. They don't need blog accounts. All they need is your contract, your working contract, your transcript from your school, because school is dear to their hearts. And then also all they need is your bank statement. Let's say 3 to 4 month bank statement. Yeah, and then also an amount of money. Let's say 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and then you are sorted. You understand? But then with the other cities, maybe they don't do that. My previous city, they don't do that. I mean, my school in Tria, they don't do that. Every year you need to, you understand? Yeah. So guys, as I've said, you don't need to fight for resident permit when you see that your visa is 1 year. All you need to fight for is accommodation or your address. Is very important. Your address is very, very, very important. You understand? So yeah. So if you think this video is very useful and insightful, very important to you, make sure to, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share, and then let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. And then also, if you have any recommendation or any suggestion, you can just DM me or write in the comment section. I'll attend to you, and then everything will be fine. You are welcome to Germany. And those that are still on the waiting list, I pray that you get a date as soon as possible, so that you join us and we all party together. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you are watching me up to this time around. See you later. Peace out.